Hello and welcome to another episode of Tales Across Time and Space. We're hitting a record here with 2 episodes in a row, and don't bring up the pizza. Anyways, last we left off, you had just rescued the person from the first act, finally. So, and we're about to head back to Phandelver. But of course, it's a few days' journey, actually, to there. Roughly, that's not the tool I want. Roughly a day's journey, so you had to rest at night one time. I see your post there. I just noticed your thing. Alright. Anyways, as you lay your heads down to sleep, Razzle. Where's the box? You find yourself standing on top of a hill under a blood-red moon, surrounded by mist and shrouded forest stretching outward in all directions. As you peer into the mist, you swear you see thousands of yellow eyes locked on you, each bound to a set of jagged teeth. What do you do? It's the same one he's been having. You can make meta suggestions to him. Oh, sorry. I forgot some text here because I divided this up really weird. A howl rings out, filling you with a primal fear, the prey's fear of the predator. So forms slowly emerge from the fog of some lost predator. I knew there was more text there. It's been a while since I've had to give this dream to you, so. If you would like, you could make a religion check. No, you counted on it. And he only does that when you fail first. um, hey Razzle, can you give me a wisdom saving throw? the you keep your wits around you as you feel the moon gaze beat down on you, judging your every movement. But you do not seem to this time you do not succumb to the fear. Of course, there's still the countless horde of predators approaching you. Remember, you're getting these dreams because you picked up the amulet of the nightmare. Just gonna let you think about that. Okay. So, what is your desired response from this intimidation? What is you as the player? What do you want to happen from this? Okay, all right. Go ahead and roll that. Okay. You, how do you intimidate these predators? What do you do? Okay. Okay. All right. So yeah, you're trying to cow them, and as you like this, yeah, you feel yourself slowly thing as your eyes open up to see the dawning of the morning. As you find yourself awake. That's going to be a running joke today, isn't it? There's going to be reference to pizza everywhere. All right. The dwarf looks at you funny. So, when did you start screaming in your sleep? Well, okay, I shouldn't say screaming so much as yelling. Why? I don't put much faith in higher powers. I put them in lower powers. You know, the mines. Wait, are you saying in the dark of the night evil will find you? That's silly. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to get on the road again. Because I like having brothers, and honestly, I like having them not be killed by whatever was trying to go after me. So, yes, after a quick breakfast and everything, you guys set out. The rest of the journey is. What are you doing? There, yeah, we heard that. Okay. So, what was the stealth roll? Um, you, you have to tell the GM these things, because otherwise they don't happen. Yeah, you can DM me. You have various ways of reaching me. So yeah, for the I guess you're trying to roll dream interpretation here. For the two that rolled religion, not stealth. Uh, they for what it is for you, seems like some sort of test or something. As far as based on what you've heard. She follows Kara because she's all about not having chains and such. So not really a big Nightmare fan, I would think. Well, I think early on we suggested the Nightmare. Well, no, we pointed out one of your character traits sharply contrasted against the Nightmare Doctrine. Yeah. So. Yeah, no, all you guys managed to figure out that it definitely seems to be some sort of test. This, yeah. Definitely have a long rest. But yes, yeah. Other than that, though, you arrive in Phandelver without issue. Oh wait, look at hey look, roll. Oh look, there's a beholder on this chart. Huh, fancy that. Oh, and you're in its lair too. Nobody is, but nobody is on a wrestler. Yes, the beholder is named as Beauty. Oh no, you know the saying. Yep. But anyways, outside of the non-canon realms of silliness, you've arrived back in the town of Phandelver. The people on the streets seem livelier than they were when you first left, as though they are enjoying a weight lifted off from them. As though they enjoying the fact because you did take down the Red Sash Bandits last time, or sorry, Red Brand Bandits. Getting my threads mixed up here. Uh, sorry. Gundern turns to you. Anyway, Gundern turns to you and says, "All right, well, I'm gonna find a room at the end here. Let me know when you want me to show you the route over to the Wayback Caves. I'm not sure how much longer my brothers can hold out, but he kind of gives you a critical eye. If you guys need to find some more of that so-called internal strength that you didn't know you had all, but turned out you actually did have all along, feel free to help to do that first. I wonder if they have pizza here. Again, I apologize for anyone I might offend with something that resembles an accent. Wait, it's. I was trying to do the Irish again. That's why. Oh god. Apparently, I'm accent dyslexic or something. I don't know. No. I have to look at myself in the mirror. Nope. Dictatorship. Plus, see, I have that. I have a staff of +1 boat smiting. Wow, that was so geeky. You all are in silence. Anyways, so if I remember correctly, or at least close enough to may as well be canon, because I do not feel like going through that far in the past to jig up how many people you went to and that your drunken walking and avoiding sleep cycle. Okay. Because I know, yeah, you didn't really talk to the town master. You talked to the old elf who told you about trouble in the old owl well. You talked to a Queeling Elderleaf, a maternal farmer who mentioned something about a druid named Redoff. Oh, hey, I probably should update my screen to the right one. Because I got you guys over to the map, but didn't move myself. Why has the razzle been doubled? I didn't think he's so drunk he's causing an aura of intoxication. He's gone super drunk too. This is me ascending drunken. Ascended. Anyway, sorry. So you. Okay, seriously, I did, since we're all referencing the same thing. I was at a store today killing time. I saw the box of like one of the super things. I swear there was Winnie the Pooh looking thing on there. This bright orangish yellow orangish thing with a red shirt, and it's just like wait, why is Winnie the Pooh in a Dragon Ball thing? Okay, all right. So yes, speaking of things not related to Toriyama, so you visited the Shrine of Luck then? Okay, you got the Banshee quest. Okay, good. That was the one I was most uncertain about. Yeah, so you did the apple orchard as well. I know you did that. No, that's the you did Elderly Farm, the Eldermath Orchard, and the Shrine of Luck. So yeah, that's the three. That's not a reference. Anyways. Alright. Oh, I just saw a typo in one of the documents they gave me. Apparently someone's a half eld. So yes, you were just refreshing your memory here on what your plot threads are. Obviously, you have Gundren wanting to go see if he can rescue his brothers from the wave echo cave, but he doesn't. He's uncertain if you guys are up to snuff. Then there was something about trouble in the old owl well, including seven people who said they were being chased by undead. Um, um, okay. You were also invited to diplomatize with a banshee, offering her given a jeweled silver comb to parlay with her. And in case you need help with finding anything, some people suggested that that read off should be in the ruins of a town called Thunder Tree. So yeah, so I'm actually now I imagine you guys, since we're talking about the side quest, don't want to linger around town too long. So I'm gonna jump to. Oh, actually, as I figure you're gonna. It's mid. It's about midday, so I figure it's a little mid to late afternoon, I guess. So it's a little late to kind of go out again, but later on in the evening, you are actually approached by Sildar, the human bodyguard of Gundern, and who you had also saved. And which one of you looks lightest? Armor. Yeah, but you smell it. You know what, Lilith? You are getting picked up in a big hug. You also look fluffy. You found him! I don't remember if this is his voice, but it is now! Lilith is better about grooming. Not saying you're Lilith. Regard. Okay, you know what? He picks up both of you in hugs. He has a high enough strength score. There. Heesh, such jealousy. You're also in heavy armor. Anyways, it's good to see that you managed to. You know what? Go ahead. Make sure it's a charisma check, not a save. After he, no, no. There was only. Okay, well, anyways, after putting down the two Vol ponies, Razzle, I'm treating you as Why do you have advantage on your charisma check? Okay. But no, I'm actually treating you as disadvantaged due to the smell of alcohols that pervade you. So, anyways, uh, yeah. Uh, okay, actually, 1 second here. I'm gonna go get a glass of water. My throat is just. Sorry about this. I probably should have grabbed something before, but that's life. And back. Sorry about the unexpected intermission there. Oh yeah, because you threw that onto the fire when it was full of alcohol. Yeah. But anyways, back to Sildar approaching you. So yes. Um. Anyways, the reason like that, I 1 second here. I actually should probably look up his profile because he might have some extra stuff here. Yes, I am all together here. All right, no. So we managed to search out Glassstaff's person, and we actually managed to find his so-called staff. And well, since I heard that you brought back Thunder, I figured you guys should have this. Yes, let me pull up the description here for it. The slender hollow staff is made of glass, yet is strong as oak. It weighs 3 pounds, and you must be attuned to gain its benefits and cast its spells. I'm not gonna have you guys roll to see if it's a magic item. It's a freaking glass staff held by a wizard. It's magic. If anyone would like to roll Arcana, feel free to. Okay. Nope. You think it's a flute, Razzle? Lilith. It is not in tune. Anyway, you know it's not a flute. You know what? No, it happens. Somehow or another, you grab the staff and just you play a beautiful you play somehow a beautiful tune that drives Sildar to tears at its beauty, only for you to realize, wait, this isn't a flute. How did that happen? You just feel a fading presence of one who shall not be named. Nope. What? No, I was more referring to the unspoken, the Everglow god of chaos. I will look at it later. I'm sorry. Okay. Composing myself. So yes, Lilith, you recognize this thing as a staff of defense. While attuned to it, you have a +1 bonus to your AC, and it has 10 charges. If you are able to cast a spell Mage Armor, no, from if your class is able to cast a spell Mage Armor, you can spend 1 charge to cast it. And if your class can cast the shield spell, you can spend 2 charges to cast it. And it gains 1d6 plus 4 expended charges each day at dawn. If you expend the last charge, you roll 1d20. On a 1, the shaft shatters and is destroyed. Yep, only if it's you only roll the d20 if it hits. Yep. No. That's if you or who yeah, if you use. So yes. She can use this. Actually, you can. Well, that's. Yeah. Well, Mage Armor is not on the Cleric spell list, so they couldn't use that, but. Shield. Yep, nope. Yeah, Lilith is the only one who can use it fully. Razzle, deep in your backstory, you're actually married. You have 3 kids. They're all waiting for their dad to return someday. No, not really. Oh god, that got a little dark there, actually. Yeah, no, that is so not canon. I apologize for that little bit of darkness there. Wow. No, but I believe you are resting for the night before heading out in the morning. So let's jump to the world map to figure out your battle plan. We'll resolve that. You're planning before you go to bed. So I'm going to reveal some stuff here on the map. And probably should move stuff so I can actually see your preview window. So. Here. Where the frick are you? Alright. Alright, I can't ping. Alright. Yes, that is the great treasure of the Great Fox Cuteness statue. All right, so yeah, I revealed the locations there. Like you already knew some of the locations, like you knew where the Banshee's lair was already. So Thunder Tree is up here to the north. Over here is where Old Owl Well is, and this is where the Banshee's lair is said to be. He also gave you the very much look like, I'm not sure you guys are going to be successful look. Yeah. Well, we don't give any foxes either. We keep them. What the fox? Okay. Yep. All right. As you, well, we can also hash this out here. Razzle, as you drift off to sleep, you find yourself again sitting. You find yourself standing on top of the hill under the blood red moon, surrounded by mist, shrouded forest stretching outward in all directions. As you peer into the mist, you swear you see thousands of yellow eyes locked on you, each bound to a set of jagged teeth. The red of the moon shrinks inward, revealing a yellow shade of the harvest moon in its wake. When the red is but a single slit upon the moon, it becomes a single eye, and the stars around it form an equine head. As the head turns to face you, the stardust of the night sky coalesces into a bat-winged equine form. With a single leap, the dark mare leaps from the sky and lands before you, closer in scale, but still the towering image of the goddess. Do you say, is that you in character, or? She politely chuckles at you. So you finally figured it out. I was afraid that you were going to be a lost cause. I see you are going to be claiming the forge from the spider's web. I am glad you are working with my aims, even if you are doing so unconsciously. Okay, see. Uh, you are going to reclaim the. You are working to reclaim the forge within the spider's web. Also, I another more active task. I would actually no. Scratch that last sentence. Hopefully, you will do better for me than the last owner of this amulet. As she, with a single hoof, lifts up the amulet and lets it fall down back onto your chest. Seems a little bit warm after the touch. It was not his strength that disappointed me. He was a coward, not worthy of my gifts, And now he seems to have fallen into Soft Whisper's embrace. That is true. Once your courage failed you in this test, but you seem to have found it again. I would recommend not losing it. You will find your gifts have expanded, and much more I can offer you if you continue to please me. If you prove yourself powerful, if you prove yourself, sorry, not powerful, command command those who you command your lessers. Do not waste them lest they be untamable, and you will gain my favor. Now, wake. And you are wide awake. However, it is in the middle of it is midnight. It is not morning. And there is a soft blood red moon like the glow of a blood moon shimmering on your amulet at this time. For as you hear a distant clock striking midnight, with a toll of the last bell, the glow fades. Congratulations, you have unlocked a new ability within the amulet. Once per day, recharging at the stroke of midnight, you may cast Dominate Monster on an animal with intelligence of 4 or less. The save DC is equal to 8 plus your proficiency modifier plus either your strength or charisma, and does not require concentration. Yep. Okay. Morning, and you find though that you cannot get to sleep anymore this night, but you do not feel tired for it. No, this is just fantasy. Also, landslides. That would be an amazing thing to do. Is just write an entire campaign that is basically following the lyrics of Bohemian Rhapsody. The Queen song. So yes, morning comes. You find Razzle wide awake. What were you doing with your boredom? I imagine you found something to try to keep yourself distracted. I don't think this town is big enough to have a bathhouse of ill repute. But yes. Anyway. Alright, so you guys are heading off to the Old Owl Well. It's a... You cut... I'm going to reveal the map. That is not the map to polygon reveal. There we go. Woo! There you go. It takes about it's a journey of roughly 2 days. The road is uneventful, as you have a skilled ranger and a less skilled monk that somehow keeps showing up. The skilled ranger. And, yeah, yeah, yeah. But yes, notably, Razzle, your dreams are in fact, your sleep has been dreamless since the visit of the nightmare. All right. As you crest a low ridge, you spy a crumbling ruin of an old watchtower, standing amid the rugged hills. The place is so old that the walls are only mounds of rubble enclosing a courtyard of sorts, adjacent to the broken stump of an old tower. A colorful tent has been set up in the middle of the courtyard, but no one is in sight. What do you do? Oh, before you do, everyone who does not have a wisdom penalty, you smell a deathly odor wafting from the tower's direction. There's an old stump of an old watchtower. I mentioned it in the description. Yeah. Yeah, as you crest a low ridge, you spy crumbling ruins of an old watchtower sitting amid the rugged hills. So yeah. So yeah, you smell deathly odors. Thank you! I was just about to quote Shrek. So what do you guys do? So are you are you trying to do probably be a I guess describe what you're doing kind of thing. Are you trying to glean more info? Um, um, since you're only doing this by smell and you don't really have anything that specifically gives you powerful smell, I'm gonna give you disadvantage on this, but you can roll perception. Yep. It smells bad. There's definitely a rotting component to it. You can't be sure though what exactly is rotting. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, so what are you guys doing? You are at the edge of a broken down wall, and there is a tent and a tower. The tower smells of death. All right. What? Sorry, you had a lot of reverb on that. Well, no, I had Yeah, they said that. Then I interrupted with the smell. So I'm just trying to see if are you going forward with that still? Okay. Okay. Well, 1 second here. All right. Yeah. So what you notice here, you can't really tell like that. You hear, kind of walking around the edges here of the camp, not quite going in just to be on the safe side. You hear movement in the tower, and the tent itself, the style and make of it seems to be like it seems to be a little too clean for its environment, suggesting its owner either is magically skilled or at least works for someone who is. Coming out of the tower, not from the tent. Well, I didn't know if you, like I said, I interrupted the smell, and then you never said if you were continuing your course there. That's why I was asking. Well, as you approach the tent, you hear groans from the tower. As was it 12? 12 of them? Yes, 12 shambling humanoid corpses. No, 11 humanoid corpses and one pony corpse start approaching you. So, what are you guys doing to the sudden onslaught of zomblers? Actually, as you draw your arms and various weapons, or just get ready to start punching zombies, a figure steps out, emerges from the tent and shouts, "What's the meaning of this?" It's a stout, red-robed figure with a sallow pelt, a shaved mane, and a black brand on his forehead. Protect me from what? If you want to identify the brand, that would be Arcana. Oh yeah, that's enough to recognize it as a necromantic symbol. Yes, they're my guard zombies. Do you realize how dangerous it is out here in the wilderness? I could be attacked by an owl bear. Yeah, fine. 1 second. Hey, guys, back to work. The zombie just kind of back into the tower. What paperwork? Their corpses were lying around dead. I don't think they were using them. Oh, call me cost. That's with a K, not a C. Yes, I get it. Look, look. Yeah. Could if someone would like to, it's on that. Would you like to give me a history check, Volt? I was specifically asking Volt, but that's fine. Okay. You verify. You know his garb is usual for Thay, a land far off to the east where wizards pattern their flesh with tattoos or brands. The brand on his head represents a wizard school of magic. Clearly, his is the school of necromancy. Oh, all right. Look, I'm having fun talking to you, Fey creatures here out on my proverbial porch, but I have some stuff to do, so why don't you come inside? I can make you guys some tea and we can talk in more civilized conditions. I just gotta let. Yeah, he holds open the flap, gestures you in. The first thing that strikes you about the interior is this is surprisingly fluffy and surprisingly pink. There are many plush. Yes, as in there is like the tent itself looks plushier on the inside, and there seems to be various cushions flayed around, and some of them even surrounding a small working desk. What? Hey, can a necromancer can enjoy soft things. It's comfy. Yeah, I think you're thinking of barbarians. Eh, whatever. So he starts. He sets. He taps the kettle a few times, and suddenly steam just starts coming out. And he pulls out a small box and divvies out some leaves of tea into various cups he has also pulled out, and starts pouring it. So, what brings you to my neck of the woods? The person who gave you the quest said that he had heard stories from prospectors in the hills north of Phandelver that someone had been digging around in the ruins known as the Old Owl Well. More disturbingly, several prospectors had reported being chased from the area by undead. and you were just asked to find out who's there and what they're up to. That's the Banshee. Okay. So what do you? So, anyways, back in character. So what brings? Oh, let me guess. Townsfolk worried that, oh hey, zombies, they're gonna chase us off, steal our jobs. Yeah, no. Oh man, if I only had a gold for every time that thing, I wouldn't be out here. Well, maybe no. I should put signs on the edge of the rim. Beware of zombies. Do not enter. Archaeological dig. That would. Oh wait, no. I probably should have mentioned archaeological dig. That'll get me adventurers. He kind of spare after he says that he kind of looks at you, a lot of you, more adventurers. Well, oh no, I got this area there, but I could use some help with some other things. Well, I know to the south, there's this place called Wavern Tor. There is an orc band that seems to have taken up residence there, and I've seen them scouting at my edges of my territory. And well, while my zombies are enough to deter more simple folk, which I point out I did not hurt anyone; they just chased them off. I don't think I could stand up to a full orc raiding party. So, yeah, if you scratch my back, I scratch yours. We can help. You can help with that. I mean, it's not like I'm asking you guys to talk to a banshee or anything. I'm just giving you the easy thing. Wait. You're going to talk to Agatha? Oh. All right. I have been trying to. I'm digging here. So I've been looking at this tower. There's some stuff from a wizard from long ago, but I don't know who it is. Do you think you could ask her a question for me? All right. What I want to know is, what is the name of the wizard who built the tower at Old Owl Well? Yeah. So, hey, if you since you say you're going that way anyways, ask that. Give me the name. I can hook you up with some nice stuff. And if you decide instead you want to take a quick detour to the south, and I'm pretty sure if the orcs hit me, they may hit some other less defended areas as well. So it's in a lot of people's interest to stop them from being a threat to multiple people. So, all right, all right, awesome. If you would like to camp, if I have some extra things you'd like to camp for the night here, um, That's the other thing you notice. The smell does not pervade the tent at all. It's a little sweet smelling, but other than that, it's not. It is nowhere near the foul death scent you smelled outside. Go right ahead. Go right ahead. I mean, I can't take it with you, unfortunately, but they're imported. Oh, just prestidigitation. It does 1,001 things. Yep. And speaking of amazing, so is the tea. Well, yes. Well, I was basically saying he serves the tea, and it is quite delicious. It doesn't. He, I mean, he's not exactly high class. His manners are better than Razzle, but so I think the same is true of the owlbear. But yes, if you spend the night in his tent, it is quiet and uneventful. So yes, are you attempting to off him in the night? Well, I wasn't talking to you. You're neutral and. Well, also I'm gonna point out here. Necromancy is not a race. Also, I'm going to give that Razzle follows a lawful evil god about using your lessers to benefit yourself. Inter-party conflict. I see it coming now. Oh, no, I'm not talking about the necro. And vice versa. I would say Last Child of the Car is greater, but only one-sided. Okay. All right. So you're going north to see the Banshee and not south to see the orcs, right? Quiet. Anyway, so what's the plan here? Moon, if you're talking, we can't hear you. All right, so one vote to north. What's everyone else's vote? Okay, 2 votes north, 1 vote south. Okay. One does not simply walk into an orc camp. Well, I was going for the Boromir. All right, so yeah, no, you can make a day trip out of it. Oh, here, actually, before I, since I can, since he told you where the camp was, so I can just show you that. There. So that is like about the same, if not a little less. Actually, it would be a 2-day trip because it's about 20 miles to where her lair is. So, just giving you all the information. Um, I guess not, but well, the daily travel is 24. That's what the book says because there's time for resting and sleeping. 32. Yeah, 32 is your movement speed. That's fine. All right. So, sheesh. You have to pass through the town of Coneyberry. Sorry, it's I don't. I'll admit I am not a super fan of how they decided to do this map by putting the text in the image and not on a separate GM layer. But yeah, it's here. There. You have been informed of the name. So you're going north then, right? Okay. You find the town of Conyberry, which was sacked by barbarians years ago and now lies in ruins. The Tribor Trail runs straight through the abandoned town, providing easy landmark for locating the lair of the Banshee Agatha. From the ruins of Conbury, an old trail leads northwest into Neverwinter Wood, and you were told that Agatha's lair is but a few miles outside of town. As you follow the trail, the forest grows dark and still as the trail winds deeper into the trees. Heavy vines and thick layers of moss drape the branches, and the air is noticeably colder than it was in the ruined village. Rounding a bend in the trail, you see a screen made from warped branches of trees standing close together, woven into a dome-like shelter in the shadows. A low doorway leads inside. What'd you last hear? A low doorway leads inside. I didn't say anything about a sign. Yeah, I said a low doorway leads inside. What is that from? Okay, that's right. I was like, I could not remember there for a minute. The air goes cold, and a powerful feeling of dread grips you. A cold, pale light flickers in the air, rapidly taking on the form of a female elf, her hair and robes waving in a spectral wind. She might have been beautiful once, but a hateful expression twists her features now. Foolish mortals, she snarls. What do you want here? Do you know it is death to seek me out? Okay, you were given two things here. One you were given from the old necromancer, who wanted to ask her the question for what was the wizard that built the old well tower, and you were also asked by Sister Garanel of the Shrine of Luck, who gave you the comb, and she wanted to know the location of the spellbook belonging to the legendary mage named Bogentle. I still can't get that name seriously. I just can't take it seriously. Uh, yeah, you were told that a character who flatters Agatha's vanity may will trade the comb for an answer, is what you were told. And you were offered 3 potions of healing as payment for the answer to the question. So yeah, so you're offering the comb though? Actually, yeah, you don't even have to do the flattery. It's like, oh. The ghostly figure smiles with cold amusement. Very well, she says. I know that you seek many things, Ask me one question and I will give you an answer. One question indeed. Um, Give me an Arcana check or history check. What if you have one or the other? Okay, yeah. You've actually heard of Bogentel before. It was he lived over 100 years ago. I would tell you more if I had more information. And the what? That doesn't seem to fit the description of what you were. Well, actually, you don't know if he was the one who originally owned the crumbled tower. Do you really want to ask her? You have no idea who owns that tower. I am giving you one question because it amuses me. I do not want your trinkets. Everything. And she disappears, answering the question. No. It is the fact that I am giving you one question when you want more than one is what amuses me. She just kind of looks at you incredulously, like, seriously? Ask your question before I grow bored of you. Bogentle? God, the name. Ugh, even. Very well. She closes her eyes for a minute and then speaks. She, the wizard Bojangle traded her book to a necromancer named Sernoth from the city of Erebor more than 100 years ago. I do not know what happened of the book afterward, but I know that that is all the. What? No, he does not look like 100. And trust me, that is all the information that Sister Gariel needs. And then the Banshee vanishes, though the chill in the air does not. You do not feel welcome here. It fills you with determination. So, what do you guys do? She was aware that you had 2 questions you wanted to ask, and that's the only reason she gave you the one. It amused her because you would always not have all the answers you seek from her. You can feel free to do that because you have plenty of time to travel. You know, it's a 2-day round trip, so feel free to roleplay that out. Oh, hell, hey, so is Lilith. That I think she's actually neutral, but that was a joke. Also, you're missing your new water skin. Your new water skin. Fun fact: the Spare the Dying is a necromancy spell, the spell that stabilizes people, as well as the spells that raise the dead. Like raise dead is also necromancy. Yeah. Well, to be fair, that it's more. I think his terminology is the problem here. Is it's specifically animating dead is the more taboo thing than necromancy itself. I just want to say I really like it when you guys do the work for me in terms of creating interesting story stuff. Okay, sorry about that. I was just saying I like it when you guys do my work for me in creating interesting story stuff like this. Seriously, why is this not picking up? Who is your god? Uh, so your opinion of your god in most cases is ask again later. She's kind of known for being the one who doesn't say much. And in fact, most Kara isn't a god of chaos. She's a god of manipulative love. She really doesn't have a strong opinion on it. Yeah, unspoken's chaos. Yeah. Um, yeah. If Soft Whisper wasn't if Soft Whisper wasn't as waylaid as she was, the opinions may be different because they wouldn't want to tick her off. But since she's been kind of not active, so to speak, since the destruction of the Tribe of Bones, opinions have gotten lax, so to speak. Yeah. Yeah. No. No. It makes sense for your character. Okay. Um. I don't know. Yeah. Cast only spell at night. 3 corpses. Creatures under your control after 24 hours, after which it stops any obeying any. Nope, nope, they persist. He just has to keep casting the spell every 24 hours to maintain control. Wait, what? That's a 6th level. That's not the right spell. What are you trying to find out is true? Yeah, you can make either. You can make an Arcana check. Make an Arcana check. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You're aware that it takes 20 if he has to take casting the control. Yeah, if the necromancer dies, the undead cease to be under his control. The other thing you would know from that roll is that animating undead is a 3rd level spell. Also, you'd only knock him unconscious if Razzle's anywhere nearby. Actually, very few goblins were actually killed after he got that amulet. Are you having some connection issues, man? Yeah, he's having connection issues. Did you hear what Razzle said? Because, hey, you all know that Lich happens. Lich happens. He is not a Lich. Well, okay, I'm gonna correct that too. You're gonna kill an old man when he is defenseless, not that he's a defenseless old man. Because clearly he is not defenseless. So, aren't you heading back to his place right now? So, I was pointing that out more for. Okay. Alright, I'm actually, because it's getting a little late here, I'm actually think this is a good stopping point because I don't want to start up a new combat at this point in the night. No, 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 no. I actually like. Anyways, so let me quick sign off on the stream here. So, to those people watching at home in the past, present, and future, I bid you all a good night.